Hi, I'm super excited about today's episode. Today I'll be deconstructing a mix by Ryan Berry and Jai. This was featured on Ryan's album and was considered for a Grammy. I can't wait to show you some cool tricks. Let's go into it. Let's see what we got, starting with the drums. So here I have my drums. I went through and I did strip silence. And even though it was live drums, I cut out the unwanted sounds. And I made sure I fade, so there's no pops and crackles on there. Right? Did fade in and fade out. You want to make sure you do that once you do strip silence or cut anything. Let's add the bass in there. Here we go. On my bass channel, I have a few spots where, I had some punches, and I made sure I crossfade that. This is very important, guys. Right here. Alright, and as you can see, happens again. A couple pops. Cool. Now, let's see what we have on the drum and the bass as it relates to EQs and dynamics. On my kick drum, we'll start with this first, the first one. Here's what I have. Here's without. And here's the second one. With. Without. With. And now both. With. Both. Without. Alright, so this is going to my drum bus, which is compressing it and adding some EQ to the overall drums. It's just minor moves, right? It's overall stuff. It's really just EQing after the compressor. Alright, on the toms, let's jump into that. Let's get that going. Here we go with the second tom, EQ. Third tom. Cool. And let's see what the bass is doing here. Got this EQ to start with. And I wanted to hear some more notes, and so that's the reason for this bell right here. And then I'm compressing it. I tried doing it the other way around and it just didn't sit well, so I wanted to EQ it, then compress everything else, the overall tone on it. And it's working together with this parallel bass comp, right? And this also has an EQ on there, which I didn't want to, let's pull this 2 up. I didn't want to be gutting out just one EQ. It would have been crazy. I only have a few bands on here using this Renaissance EQ. And so I just used this one to take out this portion that I didn't want to be in there. And so let's hear it now with the processing and then right after without. Here we go. Same spot without. Cool. And so previously you heard them together, but them meaning the drums and the bass. I would just do that again with a few more elements. Let's throw in the ska section on there. Let's do this. Let's get the entire rhythm section in here. Here we go. As you can see, I can jump around because I've had some groupings set up at the start of my mix, which is arrangement, backgrounds, overheads, drums, toms, kicks, basses, mixes, and so on. And this is crucial because I want to be able to solo stuff or mute stuff, at a moment's notice, and just to zone in on stuff, right? And so I'm getting that out. Let's jump into the vocals, and we'll do all vocals with processing. Get rid of these right here, and we'll jump into right after with that processing. Here we go with the first verse. I'll use my memory location here. Here we go.
I know what you're feeling when the pressure gets so high and you're searching for healing. That lonesome feeling when the peace that you knew no longer have a meaning. I've been there before, looking for love and I just can't find it. Looking for love in the wrong places. Hey.
All right, so here's what we have on Ryan's vocals, and we have an EQ. And so this is the chain that I decided to go with. I decided to EQ it first, then DS it second, then compress it, and then do a corrective EQ after. And that chain seemed to work with everything that was going on with this track. Let's bypass this and see where was the starting point. Here we go.
I know what you're feeling when the pressure gets so high and you're searching for healing. That lonesome feeling when the peace that you knew no longer have a meaning. I've been there before, looking for love and I just can't find it.
All right, so let's pop them in and see. Processing, no effects. Here we go.
I know what you're feeling when the pressure gets so high and you're searching for healing. That lonesome feeling when the peace that you knew no longer have a meaning. I've been there before, looking for love and I just can't find it. Looking for love in the wrong places. Hey.
All right, let's jump to Jai's portion, and he's second verse. And the second verse is started by Ryan and then goes into it. Let's scrub through here. Here we go.
No longer Jai.
His spirit make you stronger, much stronger, much stronger. Stop living in regret. Stop worry, stop wonder, stop murmur, stop fret. How can you forget? Christ went on the cross and he paid all your debts, yeah.
All right, let's do the same section again, no processing. And I'll explain the thought process with this vocals. Here we go.
No longer Jai.
His spirit make you stronger, much stronger, much stronger. Stop living in regret. Stop worry, stop wonder, stop murmur, stop fret. How can you forget? Christ went on the cross and he paid all your debts, yeah. Give praise to the Most High One.
This particular chain was now EQ, de-esser, and a compressor. I didn't need to add another one to get anything corrected, and that's the reason for that. And let's just jump out of these and then give you process again, no effects. Here we go.
No longer Jai.
His spirit make you stronger, much stronger, much stronger. Stop living in regret. Stop worry, stop wonder, stop murmur, stop fret. How can you forget? Christ went on the cross and he paid all your debts, yeah.
All right, let's scoot on over to the background vocals and see what's going on over here. Let's jump around to a chorus. Here we go.
One thing I know for sure, I know you're gonna make it. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone.
All right, let's do bypass effects and processing.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
All right, let's hear it with processing. Here we go. Starting with the compressor. Here we go.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
Compression and EQ with DSO. Here we go.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
All right, let's look on the reverb and what's going on with it. It's a super big space, as you can hear. It's 2.2 milliseconds and a big size time of 80, right, with this particular reverb unit. And I'm pushing the EQ on the reverb unit, and I'm also doing some dampening on there as well. Pre-delay is at 0, basically, and early reflection is at -10. All right. Then on top of that, I'm EQing it because I wanted to get a few more things out of it. Now, if you look on this EQ, you know, it's around 4K to 5K, right? A nice little bell. I'm pushing that. I don't have that parameter on this EQ here. It just has two shells, you know, high and low. And though I'm pushing to get air on the EQ over here, I didn't have any more parameters in this particular one, so I added one. And then, based on what the background vocals were doing, I didn't want to kill or to add so much sibilance to it. So I'm getting 12K. Even though I'm adding the air, I just want to compress it somewhat to get that down, and so that's what that is. So you're going to see these trigger in a second. Here we go.
You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Cool. Let's do the same for the lead vocals. All right, let's get this out the way. And here is the lead vocals reverb. Now it's a smaller size time, as you can see right here. Less early reflection and less dampening in this area, right? And I'm adding another EQ on here, and I'm just taking out some unwanted frequencies where that is going on. So let's hear all the vocals together. Same spot.
You're not alone. You can make it through your problems. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone.
All right, so let's hear the full complement of the track. Here we go.
Ryan Berry and the one Jai, yeah. Come to tell you be encouraged. This is the story. No, 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 no. You're not alone, no, no, no. He will never let you go if you let God.
I know what you're feeling when the pressure gets so high and you're searching for healing. That lonesome feeling when the peace that you knew no longer have a meaning. I've been there before, looking for love and I just can't find it. Looking for love in the wrong places. Hey, one thing I know for sure, I know you're gonna make it. Just believe in your heart. You're not alone. You can't take it no longer. No longer, no longer.
His spirit make you stronger, much stronger.
Believe in yourself, you can make it. You're not alone.
No, 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 no. You're not
Cool. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line. All right? Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. I'm Canute. See you next time.